Hey, 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 it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back, fam bam. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And for the newbies in the room, hello, how you doing? Welcome. Join the party. Don't stay new. Subscribe, turn on the notification. Join us again the next time. Okay, guys. So today we're just going to do a good old-fashioned get ready with me. But while we get ready, there's something pressing deep down in my soul that truly bothered and disturbed me, that I just need to talk about it. I need to talk about it with somebody. So we're going to be talking about that show, The Ultimatum, Marry or Move On. Stick around. All right, guys. Now, this show is about basically couples giving each other an ultimatum of either marry me or go along on your merry way. And look, I get it. That's fine. And for all the makeup gurus out there, don't come for me. Please don't come for me.
Look away. Look away.
Because your girl is not a professional. I just do what I do to make this not look like death warmed over. Okay? So anyway, back to this show. So the premise of the show is these couples have been together for varying amounts of time, like, a year, 2.5 years. I think one was together for like even 5 years, something crazy. And for whatever reason, one partner wants to get married. The other partner is not ready. So they're like, no, I need some more time for whatever reason, this, that, and the third. Don't ask me how I stumbled on this show because I don't know. I was wanting mindless entertainment, and it is sad. And I'm not at all advocating that you watch this show. So I started watching it, but then it was like a train wreck that you just couldn't turn away from. It's like, is this seriously happening? Are people seriously doing this? And then all of the antics and nonsense, it was just crazy. So the thing that really bothered my soul was these clips right here. I gotta know you guys' thoughts. So let's listen and then talk about it.
In order to give Alexis, an answer to the ultimatum, I need to answer those questions. I'm not ready to propose to Alexis at this moment. But if I met the perfect person, I would be ready to be engaged tomorrow.
Oh, he wasn't the only one talking the nonsense. Check this one out.
And she does want to get married right away. I myself am not ready to marry April right now. But maybe I can change for the right person.
Okay, so help me out. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that?
You kidding me? Are you kidding me?
So you mean to tell me the person that you came here in a relationship with, you are not ready to marry them, but if the right person came along, you would be ready to get married in a New York minute? Make it make sense. Please, somebody out in the land of YouTube, please make that make sense.
We can't.
That's ridiculous.
Because when I heard that, I was like, wait, let me rewind. Did I hear what I think I heard? Did these dudes for real just say this about their partner that they have been with for 5 years and the other guy a couple of years? So that one is not the right one to get married, even though she's the one bringing you here for the ultimatum. But some random stranger that you might meet, that's who is, you could get ready for that. That makes zero sense. No sense to me whatsoever. I don't understand why you would ever take your partner on a show like this.
Because they are ununderstandable.
They are crazy.
Unless the whole thing is a farce, and based on how some of these folks were reacting, I'm not thinking that it was. But unless the whole thing is a farce, that is ridiculousness. So I'm going to bring my partner that is already not committing on the level that I think we should be committing on this show, so that then we can separate for 3 weeks, live with somebody else, date and pretend married to somebody else. We're broken up. to see if I'm the one they really want to be with. And I'm doing this in hopes that they will realize that I'm the right one for them. Tell me you're insane without telling me you're insane.
I tell you what, Claude, you were right when you see what you see.
No. And these people are watching their partners while they're dating these other people. I mean, have we just gone back crazy? That makes zero sense to me whatsoever. I promise you, if we have an agreement on where we are, great. But if you don't want to be with me and I have to take you somewhere else to convince you that I'm worth it, in the words of the Oz, move on down the road. There is no way in the world that is ever going to happen. So I'm just flabbergasted. So guys, girls out there, please, bam, help me understand the mentality and logic of these people. And the fact that these guys said, I'm not ready to get married, but if the right one came along, then I would be ready to get married. So your partner is what? Obviously not the right one. And some of the people, it's like, look, you really don't need to be focusing on trying to marry nobody. You need to focus on trying to get yourself and get your life together, because it is a hot mess right now. Just like this makeup I'm putting on. They didn't need to be worrying about trying to marry somebody else. They need to be worried about trying to get themselves together. I'll tell you this, the only thing that it was successful in really doing was highlighting the fact that none of these people should have been together. As I'm watching this train wreck, I just can't help but think, how little do you see your value and worth? Like, how minimal does your value and worth and understanding of your personhood have to be in order for you to do a show like this?
It's hit rock bottom.
And think that, one, is a good idea, and two, that it's going to be beneficial to your relationship. Please help me, friends, help me, fam bam, because it doesn't make sense to me. How does allowing my partner to date and be with someone else make them realize they want to be with me?
It doesn't.
And if you have to date and go be with somebody else, I don't want you. I do not want you, because you're obviously not the one for me. If we got to do all that kind of convincing, nah, you can stay gone, friend. You can stay. Bye-bye. And here's the thing. I'm not even saying that marriage is an absolute that these people need to be focusing on. If that's what you want and that's not what the other person wants, then okay, you need to move on. Or if you're both okay with that being off the table, then that's fine. But don't minimize who you are for the sake of trying to convince someone else. That's the problem that I have, is that everybody seemed desperate. All right, guys, let's get into this wig. So this is an Amazon headband wig. So see, it has the headband already attached. So you can use this headband, or you can add your own flair if you like. And I'm going to add a different one to it, but we'll wait until we get to that part. This headband wig has, a Velcro enclosure to secure the headband, a full cap construction, the ties in the back, and a couple combs in the front. This is a human hair wig, and so you can do a lot more manipulation to this wig than the synthetic wigs that I usually rock here. This wig ranged from $40 to about $60, depending on the length that you get. I think this was the 40 one, maybe the 50. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. All right, let's get this baby on. Now with these, You can pull it down. You can tuck it back so it's not as wide. And I'm using the camera as my mirror, so forgive me, please, please, friends. Forgive me. And let's slide that back a little bit, just a little bit. Voila. So if you needed to just throw on some hair so you can get out the door and you don't feel like being bothered, oh, this is cute. And it is super, super soft. What really perplexes me is that these people were willing to throw away their entire relationships for some fling that they have experienced under non-normal circumstances. So you're being filmed, you're doing things, you have time, all things that don't ever happen in real life. But they're willing to throw away their relationship for that. No, the way you get them is the way you lose them. No, I'll pass. I would say this hair is super, super cute. And since it's human hair, you can actually curl it. It doesn't matter the temperature. It's super lightweight. I like the length. So let's, finish a look to give this girl a fighting chance. I'll be back. Hey, yes. I am all the way feeling this girl. And once again, why, Amazon with the cheap wigs, don't you decide to give these girls a name and let them have an identity coming out the gate? But it's okay, I'll take care of it for you. Her name is going to be Miss Ebony because she is giving me all of the sweetness, all of the vibes. She's giving me all the vibes. So, and this is, ladies, this is no product on this hair. I just wet it a little bit and scrunched it up and didn't put any mousse or any other product. So imagine how nice the wave and body will be once you add product or curl it or straighten it or flat iron it. You can really do whatever you want to do with this wig. It is super, super, super cute. All right, guys, I really just wanted to come on here and vent about that show because I cannot believe someone would think that it's worth their time to give somebody else an ultimatum to marry me or move on. Bye. Bye.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
If you're not their cup of tea, they don't deserve you. And look, I was plenty of people's non-cup of tea. There were plenty of people that were like, I like you and everything, but I don't want to commit like that. Troy the Ruddy came along and said, ma'am, no, I know you ain't trying to get married, but let's lock this thing up. Let's put a ring on it. Okay, sir. Okay.
Smart man.
The moral of the story is, don't settle for less. If they don't want what you want, agree to disagree and separate and move on. If they want what you want, work together to build the life that you desire for yourself, for your partnership, and for your future. All right, guys, leave in the comments below. Are you with this whole ultimatum thing or are you not? And do you think those guys were #trash for saying that in the beginning? Seriously, I'm with my partner, but if the right one came along, I'll get married. I'm not ready to marry them, but if the right one came along, no, sir. Bye. Bye, Felicia. All right, guys, I will see you the next time. Bye.